Hi everyone, I'm Mario, and we're going to be checking out more of Jello Apocalypse's This Is Basically series. Now, we're going to be looking at a few interesting ones today, specifically Gravity Falls. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's really good. Cowboy Bebop and Overwatch. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm a little hesitant to do these, it's because a few things have come out. For example, Cowboy Bebop had the Netflix, I'm going to be generous and call it an adaptation. And then there's Overwatch. The game itself? Okay, yeah, sure. Everything to do about the publisher Blizzard and Activision and that. This is a bunch of videos that came out well before the current, let's go with kerfuffles that have happened since then. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to go into details. For Netflix, it dropped the ball. For Overwatch, yeah, we're not getting into that. That way lies pain. Lots and lots of, oh my god, what the F pain. Don't look it up. Really, don't. You just, no. I am going to be cringing so hard when we get to that, because there's really no way to take that and not just make more pain. Oh god, what the hell are we getting into? You guys know the deal. Link below, original videos. Hit them up. It's Jello Apocalypse. You know it's going to be good, but goddamn, is reality going to have changed so much of the understanding of any joke Jello cracks here. Oh god. Let's get started before I come to my senses and run away screaming. You know, the smart choice.
Gravity Falls is about Marbles and her twin brother Dipstick. They go up to Gravity Falls, Oregon
Dipstick?
for a
Really? That's actually his
summer
name?
of chicanery with their uncle Martin
The mystery hack.
Dipstick is convinced they're monsters, but Uncle Mystery's
Really? Bill Cipher was here? This is a joke, right? They didn't actually have that in the background. I really need to watch the show. I've heard it's great.
like, nah. Then he finds a spooker wooker walkthrough
Not
that tells
Nintendo
him all
power.
about the monsters. Meanwhile, Marbles falls in
hidden
love with
tone.
every boy she meets. Unfortunately,
Really?
one of them is an evil McWinster named Gilderoy Lockhart, a magical liar with a ridiculous haircut and Stan's greatest rival. He wants
What?
the Mystery Shack for himself because he thinks another journal's on the property. There are 3 journals, and whoever has them all has them all. Ooh, the race is on. Dipper wants to figure out who wrote the journals.
Why are we zooming on the pig? So I've actually heard about the journals thing, but really, that's the initial setup? That character? I thought that was a joke people made up when I saw it. I was like, this guy's so over the top, he can't be real. And then, and this is, please tell me this is Jello just acknowledging, yes, he's a ridiculous character, so I'm going to make him look more ridiculous. Don't tell me this is actually what he looks like. Oh god, it's probably going to be actually what he looks like.
Oh, ooh, the race is on. Dipper wants to figure out who wrote the journals.
The pig, all along.
Maybe it was Dr. Seuss. Along
What?
the way, they fight monsters such as evil gnomes,
Trust
evil
no one.
golf balls, parental abandonment, strong bad. Meanwhile,
Matt
Grunkle
Chapman?
Mystery teaches us lessons about fraud and tax evasion. After the 20th Marbles Crush of the Week episode, they thought, man, let's not leave Dipstick out of this hot action.
What?
So they made Wendy. I guess they call them the Pines twins because they're always pining after someone. The writers
I'm going to be completely honest. That's probably the actual reason they went with that name. Unironically, because when you're writing, sometimes you just throw in a dumb joke and it kind of sticks around. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the actual reason that's their last name.
actually start to use her for a bit in season 2 before
Oh?
realizing, oh no, she's too competent. Better put her back in her box.
What?
That's all well and good until Razzle Dazzle Dorito comes to town. He's got crazy powers,
Oh,
but
the square.
also doesn't
Wait,
and needs
no,
to take
triangle.
over bodies to do anything. That's why he has to make deals with humans. But why would you make a deal with him? He has terrible reviews on Yelp. So many
Wait, what did that say? They have Yelp reviews for
Why
him?
would
You know,
you
they
make
probably
a
actually
deal
do it now I
with
think about
him?
it.
He has
Do not summon at any cost. He is older than our galaxy and twice as twisted. Considering it's Spiral, that's actually saying something. End up ruining my summer project when he tricked me and cost my assistant his sanity. Is this a spoiler? I guess so. Anyway. Oh, God.
Terrible reviews on
Party
Yelp.
planning.
So many
that's
mysteries,
actually one of the
the
skills?
fan base is obsessed with them. Did you know that every color scheme is secretly a hexadecimal code that leads to Bill Cipher's cookie jar?
Every
Did you
color
know that
scheme can be
half
broken
the
down
cast
into
is
hexadecimal.
voiced by Seuss?
Is this an actual...
Oops, the biggest
No,
twist
they
is
probably
that
actually
it's a
have
children's
that
show,
conspiracy.
and
Oh,
you're
God.
all crazy. Marvel, as the writers, take the best character and gradually make her the worst character
Wait,
by
seriously?
having her learn no lessons for 40 episodes.
Oh.
Then watch as Marbles makes Dipstick give up everything so she can have summer free time and boys over and over again. And she's just totally selfish all the time.
Really? That's actually... I don't... Also, that's supposed to be NSYNC in the background? That's supposed to be NSYNC in the background. I just realized who that is. Oh, wow, I feel old for getting the old reference to the show. But seriously, is this actually 40 episodes of her not growing? I mean, believable for a kid, but at the same time, you think someone would sit down the writers and go, hey, I know we're episodic, but we are trying to follow a plot line? Yeah. Maybe it's just being overemphasized. Please tell me it's being overemphasized. Please tell me this is just because, hey, it's funny to overemphasize the flaws to make it funny. Please tell me that. They're not going to, are they? They're really not going to.
And they bring it up in universe, and it just never
Oh.
gets resolved. Like, literally, the
Never
devil
mind.
calls her out on it, and Gravity Falls is the,
The
best
villain
Western
calls her
cartoon
out
to
on
come
it.
out this decade, featuring wonderful
Oh,
writing,
wow.
morals, visuals, and a story and cast that touched our hearts. Seriously, though, is Mabel just gonna get away with all that shit, or... Hey, guys,
So, yeah, that last episode. I know he's making the joke about how she doesn't ever grow up or get better or change or improve at all. And they call it out in universe and it doesn't happen. And the show's over and he's saying, is she ever going to get caught? And no, she doesn't. Ah. How did she start as the best character? I'm honestly curious now. Also, it literally just occurred to me, this is not Japanese. This is literally saying, so this is basically Cowboy Bebop. It's so heavily stylized with a little, I think that's a Z? Or that's a T. Or it's an S and a, oh God, wow. Whoever did this, I'm going with Jello probably. Really cool stylistic change there that I actually thought it was kanji for a second. Crazy how that actually turned out that way. Or that I can read it, because normally I'm not that competent to read these. And by that, I mean literally anything. It's just really cool.
Cowboy Bebop is a
Oh,
show
God,
about
this
Spike
hurt.
Spencer and Jet Set Radio. They go on adventures bounty hunting and
And already, I just want to say, this part right
Bebop
here,
is a show
the
about
intro
Spike
is
Spencer
literally
and
just the
Jet
intro
Set Radio.
scroll.
They go on adventures
I love
bounty
this.
hunting in their Bebop ship, but they're really bad at it and super poor.
Yep.
That's why after they get sick
Actually,
of
they're really-
eating tin cans
yeah,
and
they're very
sticks,
poor.
they save up their money to buy a dog. Along the way, they pick
I
up
mean,
My
they're
Valentine
basically
and some
Chinese show.
kind of elf man. Danny Elfman.
Ed.
My Valentine is a revolving door party member who ditches the group and comes back every 2 days with no money like a trailer park mom. The dog is the only smart one, featuring a cast that
Okay, yes, the dog is the only smart one. Also, I love the fact they're explicitly calling out Myers like, I don't need you. Followed by 5 minutes later, okay, maybe I did. The trailer park mob, that sounds like someone's getting a little personal there. Also, yeah, I'm just not going to touch that one.
never interacts with each other outside of the occasional middle finger, leading to wonderful dynamics including nothing. But what the show lacks in
Really?
character dynamics, it more than makes up for with cryptic one-liners. Oh, Ed, anything but blue. What? Why'd you say that? Why'd you say it like that? Am I supposed to interpret that? What does that mean? Such complex backstories. Spike is trying to find his girlfriend, Mrs. Bebop, who has all the personality of a...
Oh God, didn't he actually wear this shirt in one episode? And I'm just saying that, focusing on the shirt, because, oh yeah, personality for Julia. Yeah. Be a real shame if someone made you regret the fact that the show apparently had better characterization.
a cardboard cutout of a vagina, but she was
And
kidnapped
yet it
by
is
his
still
DeviantArt
better.
fanfiction rival, Vicious, a silver-haired Martian mobster. He's
Sephiroth the Hedgehog. And yet still better because he doesn't look like Lucius Malfoy.
my original
I'm sticking to
character.
that.
You don't know that much about Mai except that she's unlikable until a futuristic VHS tape arrives for her in the space mail. What's inside
mail.
will change a young woman's life forever. Jet's
Original
time
Lifetime
as a
movie, really.
policeman has turned him into the ship's stubborn mom. Spike, you better not go out for ice cream, he says. Then when Spike comes back from his ice cream date, he's
We're
like,
vicious.
okay, you can come back, but it's not like I like you or anything. Baka. Danny has no backstory. Her only focus episode is a literal mushroom-induced hallucination.
Yeah.
None of the cast knows how to talk to Danny, so they just leave her on the ship like a soon-to-be-dead car.
God, I love Danny
They even
Elfman.
throw her in a
Great
corner
music.
for the ending because it's too serious for
Very
her
radical.
shenanigans. But don't worry, they replaced her with the most well-loved and classic egg-eating scene in all of anime. Cowboy Bebop
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
that happened.
masterpiece because it's so ambiguous that aside from a few specific story beats, you can imagine the characters however you want. That's the great thing about
Get through the Cowboy Bebop. So this is basically now we just got to get through the Overwatch one. I am not ready for this. Let's do it anyways.
Overwatch is Team Fortress 2 with butts. Back in the
Yeah.
year 20-aught past, Blizzard decided to make a game called Overwatch. Then they wanted to make it a movie instead, but animation's expensive, so
Yeah.
they said, hey, you know it'd be a great way to fund this? By making a game. In the year 20-aught future, robots
Heard they
took
still were
over
gonna
the
do a movie
world.
about it
Then some
someday.
people got together
Well-
and said, robots, stop the robot fighting.
Not the
Okay, said the robots. Those humans then became an elite group called Overwatch, and everybody loved them.
Until they
Until
didn't.
They didn't. Overwatch had two
Also, I love the fact that that's basically Blizzard's entire backstory right there. Everybody loved them until they didn't. It's painful because it's true.
boss men. The first was Call of Duty, and everyone liked him because he was hot. The other was
Yeah.
Death Gun, who is clearly evil. They have a fight, and both of them die, except they
Sort
don't.
of.
Death Gun came back
Who
to life
needs
as Little
resurrection?
Timmy's first OC, and Call of Duty came back as Call of Duty Ghosts. Now they're edgy grandpas. After that, Overwatch
Walker.
disappeared.
Nice.
That is until one day this monkey pressed the Overwatch button, and it came back to life. Now they're tasked with important missions, like escorting this Hollywood jackass's limo 2 blocks.
Have you ever
and
just tried to fail
fighting
that because it's annoying
each
you?
other. What exactly does Overwatch do again? It turns
Nothing.
out that Overwatch's plot doesn't really matter because the game is all non-canonical. Why did I tell you all that?
Seriously? Okay, there's actually more. I thought for a second you were just going to do thanks for watching the rest of the time. Oh, God. Also, I didn't know they were originally trying to make a movie. I heard they were doing a lot, and there's a lot of animation stuff. I didn't realize it was going to be a movie. Huh. So far, though, we're doing pretty
many
good.
Heroes.
Nothing too
Dragon
crazy.
Tales, Mr. Magoo, Samus Farron, La Katrina,
What?
American Dad, Tracy, Play of the Game and
I'm sorry, what was that? What was that? Samus
Farron,
Aran?
La Katrina,
I have no idea who that is.
American Dad.
Oh, that was... Okay, I knew it. It's a tumor. Wow, she does kind of look like him.
Dad, Tracy, Play of the Game & Watch, Johnny Test, Chinese Bootleg Elsa, Toblerone, Wimble Bimble, Neon Pink Evangelion,
Oh, God, it
MC
is.
Hammer, Outback Steakhouse.
Yep.
Oh, Dr. Zaius.
It's not a phase, Mom! Necromercer, Cortana, Build-A-Buddha, Lucio. Oh, and another one now. This game has no diversity. Where are all the girl robots? Are there girl robots?
Technically now, yes.
Is Bastion a girl robot?
Good
Pick
for
a
her,
hero
him,
and join
them.
the team for some fun, as nobody stands on the objective ever, and the only thing you can...
Yeah. You know, I was expecting a lot of things to be painful just based on history and things that have happened. I didn't realize it'd just go straight for the, yeah, this happens. I remember so many times where it's like, hey, guys, we should probably not let every single enemy stand on you, and you're just trying to capture the flag in a game where we're not playing capture the flag, and we lost. I don't have repressed rage or anything. This is not physically painful.
truly rely on is Torbjorn's corpse getting play of the game.
Yep. And that was actually a lot less painful than I was expecting and or fearing. Yeah, that Overwatch one right at the end, though. No one stands on the point. It's like when you join in with a bunch of randos, and somehow, even though you're literally not competent in the slightest, you are the most competent person on the team, and that should never be the case. Do not. Why does that keep happening? I don't... if I am ever competent by comparison to anyone, that's not good. That is a bad thing. I suck at yes. Just yes. If I am good by comparison, oh dear God, what have you done wrong in your life? Yeah, well, apparently I was a little more triggered from that last little joke he made than I thought, because it's completely accurate. Still better than what I was fearing, but that's Overwatch for you. Nobody's actually playing right. Yeah. Moving on. Overall, I like this. I think the Gravity Falls one was a little enlightening about how somehow they decided to just shit on a character. And I don't get why or how. And like literally they just do episodic nature to kind of ruin her character because it's just episodic on her memory. But everyone else is like, yeah, this is the thing. No, actually it had to be that because he even mentioned they canonically called her out for being that way. So, there's probably a lot I'm missing. I'm probably missing a whole bunch of context. Please tell me I'm missing context. Please tell me I'm missing context. It's not actually as bad as it seems. I'm afraid people are going to tell me, yes, it's exactly what it seems. Oh God, it's going to be that. Yeah. All the same, if you haven't already, there's a link below to all 3 videos. I'm going to just check out everything Jello's doing because I just like Jellopocalypse's stuff. And hoping for more, maybe epithet. Hi, you know, I was finally getting good at saying that word. Epithet erased. Oh, now I can say it after I'm annoyed that I can't say it. I love me some epithet of face. I'm just going to blame being sick. Am I? No, I'm not. But I'm going to blame it anyways. Meh. All the same. You guys know the deal. Links below. Hit them up. And when you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios. Oh, and if you ever want me to watch Forever DM, let me know because I don't know what that is. People just keep asking. It sounds interesting. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Later.